So when did you start writing music?
I started writing music when I was about 9 years old. That's when I got my keyboard for the first time, and I started writing my own music, and I was playing piano. I taught myself how to play piano.
Okay. So what would you say, what type of music, genre you would be in?
I don't really put myself in the genre because I really just talk about my life and the stuff that I've been through and the situations I've been in, and I can really write any music on any type of music. You know what I'm saying? Any beat, any sound, anything like. And I can like talk about whatever, but I always write about myself, so it's always on some real shit. So I'm real as fuck. So I'll be writing about some real shit. You know, that's how I vent. It's really a venting technique. So I don't really talk.
For sure. Alright, if you could sign to any record label, where would you go? Or what label would you pick to work with?
I would want to be like in the. I would want to be like, I don't know, probably somewhere in Atlanta. So I probably want to be around like Young Thug, Lil Key, something around that area.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Shout out Slam. What's that record label called YSL? Shout out YSL. So, alright, what would be some of your motivations to keep going and keep writing music and keep chasing your dreams type shit?
Because since I was little, like at a very young age, people have been like, I don't know, there's been like a few people that have really been trying to kill my dream. And I've always, since a young age, been like doing that, you know? So it's like if somebody tells me to stop, it's like, who are you to tell me to stop, you know? So it's like, why listen to that type of commentary when I, like, behind the scenes, I do this because I want to, you know, I do it because it's what I want to do, you know? So I just think it's a part of being who I am. So why would I cut that out? Because that's a major part of me being who I am.
For sure.
Yeah.
Alright, do you got a name for the first? You ain't dropped no mixtape out yet, have you?
No, I do not have I have 2 singles in the video, and I was gonna put those on the tape too, but I really have a few songs on there. I have a few songs behind the scenes that I ain't dropped yet that I'm gonna put together and make a mixtape because it's gonna be all about me. I was thinking the name would be like This Is Me, because I have songs in different genres. I'm very versatile, so you can hear a little bit, and I talk about my life. You can get to know who I am.
For sure.
Yeah.
Alright, what about your single, Don't Wanna Love Again? Could you explain what type of vibe you was in and what studio you was at and how it all came about and how you trying to push that and how it's gonna come about?
Because I realized at the end of the day, like when you get into relationships, my past relationships, like it was like distracting a little bit from what I wanted to do. And I just think we all have a purpose in life, and we have to find it. And when you find it, it's like nothing else can stop you from doing that. So it's like when I said life goes on, nothing matters.
Yeah.
I was just like saying, just keep going, like keep moving. You will go through stuff, but at the end of the day, life keeps going. So you can't stop doing something because, you know, somebody told you to, or you can't, you know, do what other people want you to do. You gotta be yourself and just keep going and stay positive, keep pushing, you know.
For sure. It's 100 though.
And
yeah, I feel it though. Real talk. Alright, so how's it being a female and getting in the game in Louisville and seeing like you feel like it's competition? Is there any females that you would work with Are you just in your own lane, just, you know what I'm saying?
There is no competition. Like, I don't see why people compete against music, because if you're really an artist, that's just your own shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like pottery. Everybody has their own style of art that they put on their pottery. You know, it's like your own product. So there's no real competition. I can see it, you know, sales wise, but content wise, it's up to you what you talk about. It's up to you what you say. Either you really true to your art or you're faking it.
For sure.
You know, are you faking it? Is it because you want people to like you?
Yeah.
Or is it what you do with a purpose? You know, do you really write your shit down and talk about shit to get it out?
For sure.
You know, that type. There's a difference between real music and fake music.
Yeah.
You know, real art and you know, just promotional shit.
Yeah.
Like you promoting your weed, you promoting your wigs and your makeup and your ass. Promoting that shit. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
Ain't shit to talk about.
I feel it though. I feel that. Yeah. So what would you tell like some of the younger females trying to get in the game?
I would say
trying to see, you feel me, where to go and shit. What kind of motivation could you give them?
I would say don't be afraid to be yourself. Like every female is different. Like I feel like we all become who we are. Like starting from a young age. Like what are your interests and you know your personality. Like what part of your personality sticks out to you the most. You know, and then you can put that into your music and you can make that your style. Like really be creative with expanding like your interests. Like how creative you can actually be, because everybody has some sort of image. It's just some people be trying to cover it up because they're not confident enough. But you have to be confident in who you are. Like I would say that in the music industry, because people kind of feel some type of way about copycats.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a good look to be a copycat. It's not to try to make music like somebody or try to do better than them that sounds just like it, so it's like we already got that, it was something different. That's why my music is really different. A lot of people tell me this, and I know this because it's really who I am. I'm not even from Louisville, so it's gonna be different. Plus, I've been through a lot of stuff, so I'm really not like anybody at all.
Yeah, for sure though.
And I feel like that's a good thing because I'm true to myself.
Yeah, I think though. That's real talk. Alright, so we talked about you ain't came up with the mixtape name yet.
I was thinking This Is Me.
Did I ask you that already?